Hello guys, welcome back. After a very long time, I'm making a video, and in this video series, what I will be doing is I will be basically explaining about the idea of human nature and how humans tend to not do things that they should do, or even though people like I'm gonna talk about human nature where people kind of have the potential and they kind of have the ability to do so many things, but they kind of ignore that and they are not able to do it properly, and that's what I'm trying to talk about mainly in this today's video. And I'm just walking by and I'm just want to share some of my thoughts. So how we trick ourselves to do easy tasks and how we trick ourselves to not take action even though we know that taking action will help a lot, and we procrastinate in such limit that we can't bear that after that consequence, right? So if I have exam coming up and I know that I have a couple of days to prepare myself, but I give myself and my brain start making excuses in such a manner where I will study at the end of the day, but I will prepare for the day that I have. I will waste that time on doing different activity, right? So we know that what we need to do, but still we fail. We fail to act on the things that even though we know that what we have to do in daily life basis, but we don't do it. And that's kind of a illusion that we live in. And I have seen so many people do the same stuff, and we all humans are same, but I just want to clearly mention that this is the loophole that most human live on, where I mean, you don't need to read self-help, you don't need to follow self-help gurus or anyone. You don't need to do those kind of things because you know exactly what you gotta do. Let me give you a small routine. All right, so you wake up at time, you go for a run, you drink a lot of water, get a sunlight, and eat clean and healthy food, hit the gym, study properly, communicate with people, don't doom scroll. These all stuff, right? I just say some of the stuff that people consider self-help, but even though we know that these stuffs are very important, but we tend to fail and we tend to fall in the trap of doom scrolling again, or it can be doing activities that let us down every moment and every single day. And that's what exactly happens where people join gym in New Year. Every New Year, like hundreds and thousands of people join gym, right, as a renovation, like as a New Year resolution, but they tend to fail. The reason is simple. They want something quick, and we need something quick. We live in an attention economy where we have attention less than a fish, less than a goldfish, which I consider 8 seconds. And even though we tend to think we are smart, we are not, and we tend to fail every moment where we always keep finding things such which will eventually makes us weak or makes us not act properly in the right direction. And direction is very important, and if you can't prioritize the activity that you need to do, you really can't get the proper outcome if you are like desired outcome. So this is how every human's tricked. And if you read and if you study high success people and high achievers, then they have this ability to shift their focus in a way where they know exactly what they want to do, and they will do it no matter how hard it is or no matter what it is. They will do it no matter what. That's all. And that's what makes us, that what makes them different from the rest of the people out there. So if you want to do something, if you I don't care if you want to be a, like, if you want to make hundreds and thousands of millions of dollars, but at least if you are focused and at least you are dedicated and at least you are making your life like at least 1% improvement, then that's much better, you know. And that's what I followed as well. I don't want to make millions of dollars. Of course everybody wants money, but it's not about only making money. It's also about understanding what it is important. I gotta run. And doing the certain tasks in a proper manner. And I really follow that technique in the current scenario. So I just want to share that as a human, we have that kind of nature, and we should exclude that nature and try to evolve as a conscious and intellectual being. We need to think first and prioritize on what tasks I should do, and not spend and not involve yourself in a time that doesn't matter, because you gotta waste your time, right? Time's running. No one's time waits for none, no matter what. So waste your time in a good manner. I mean, in a proper way, so that will eventually help you in the long run. And also think about long run. You know, being authentic. Think about long run. Don't going gym for 10 days won't make you muscle. Similar like that. It's very cliche, right? But even though people know that, people don't do that. They're fed up. They're tired of. They just want quick result. You know, they just want to make $1 million within like 2 months of doing some business activity. And that's not how things work. And that's what you gotta understand, right? And there are millions of iterations, millions of things that you gotta learn. And after that iteration and after the system that you create, you will eventually succeed, right? Anyway, thank you for watching this video if you are watching. But I just want to share my thoughts here through this video. Alright, thank you guys.